Hail the tribe of the internet. I am Mortis, and this is ScarletHollow. And we finally reached the 4th chapter. So today we are going to go break into the hospital. I mean, it's not a hospital. It's Dr. Kelly's office. Note, the decisions you made in episode 4 bears heavy physical consequences, and a visual reminder of those consequences will follow you for the rest of the game. You can reduce the intensity of this visual reminder or remove it entirely at any point in the preferences. Would you like to see a recap? No, thank you. You open your eyes, it's a new day, and you feel like shit. Mystical. In the bright morning light, you are finally able to take stock of just how much the spirit took from you. You feel dulled, your bones creaky, your soul weighed down with the exhaustion of age. I did what had to be done. I don't care what happens to me. I made the right decision and I will do it again. What have I done? I hope this was worth it. This is great. I can't wait to finally be dead. What? Life goes on. What happened yesterday, and today is another day. That's true. I have no strong opinions on what happened last night. No. I mean, life goes on. What happened yesterday was yesterday. But for how much longer will you your life go on? Well, yes, but you know, we made a decision, okay? An involuntary shudder runs down your spine. But your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hey, just wanted to check in. Hope you're doing okay. We got the heart. Oh, thank you. Also wanted to ask if you've heard from Stella. You check your messages. There is nothing from Stella. Call Stella. You dial Stella. Hey, what's up? Ha, just kidding. I'm not able to come to the phone right now. This is actually a recording of my voice. It isn't really me. Technology, huh? Oh, Stella. Anyway, leave a message or don't. I never check this thing. That's great. Mailbox is full and can't accept messages at this time. Text her. I'm kind of worried after you ran off last night. Text me as soon as you get the chance. Kanik and I are pretty worried about you. How is my favorite hunter? Or just, hey, we should just... Oh, send Stella a photo of a nervous puppet. Yeah, I forgot. We are communicating only with pictures now. Send it. What? Thank you. Thank you. He sent a photo of a shaking frog biting his nails, but not just any frog. Oh. You wait for a few silent minutes. Your message sits undelivered. Haven't heard from her either. I'm sure she's fine. What if she's in trouble? Maybe she's just sleeping in. Never mind how Stella is. How are you doing? Everyone had a rough night. She's probably still shaken up. What if Wayne got her? Does Stella disappear like this sometime? No. Never mind, Stella. How are you doing? Not great, lol. Can't tell if I feel like shit because of the ghost stuff or whatever cold I must have picked up. Maybe it's both. But it doesn't matter. I'm too worried about Stella to sit around all day. Let's meet up in town. I want to see if we can track her down. Looks like you have your morning plans in order. Yeah. Or take a shower, definitely. We can't go on searching for Stella while we are stinky. You might as well take a shower before starting the rest of your day. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower, yet again. The hot water soothes your aching joints. Despite the state of the bathroom, this shower is a good place. As it rinses your body clean, you... no, we are... the door in the clinic, no. Think about the specter of an early death that now hangs over us, no. Afterlife, it's undeniably real at this point, and what you've seen is terrifying. No. Think about Stella running off. Think about Rosa's shattered leg. Duke. Scrub. No. Sibyl's warning. Wayne. Think about Wayne and whether you're ever truly alone. That's a good one. Someone special. We are going to think about someone special. Specifically, we think about not Stella, Kanika, Avery, Oscar, or Reese? Should we think about Kanika? I mean, we are... let's think about Kanika. Yesterday, we thought about Reese. Today is for Kanika. Think about Kanika, the resident goat, and one of the most level-headed and fashionable people in town. That's true. Hopefully the two of you will finally leave this place today. I wouldn't be too sure about that. We are done. You turn the faucet and dry yourself off. Yes. Check the closet. Haha! It moved, and it's all goopy. You make your way to the closet. There is no denying it. The doll moved at some point since your most recent visit. But your long-dead relative's creepy doll isn't the only thing that's different. Someone was in here. Keen eye. And judging by the residue that was left behind, you're pretty sure you know the culprit. That means he was in your room. Wait, we're talking about Wayne. But was he there while you were out the previous day? Or did he enter while you slept unaware just a few feet away? Something to mull over for the rest of the day. Yes, we should always visit Dusty and Dusty Mom. Don't worry, Dusty Mom. We are going to check on the goat today for you. The two possums stare up at you. They both have a bread now. That's nice. It is. Wave at them. They continue to stare up at you blankly in response. Bye-bye. This is their home now, and there's nothing you can do to change that. I don't even want to change that. Head downstairs. Yes, face my cousin. You find her in the kitchen, her shoulder hunched in a tight ball of anxiety. They are striking. This week of all weeks. As if I didn't have enough on my plate already. There is an almost cool confidence in the way your cousin talks about the strike. They are in disarray. Does it even matter how the strike plays out? Any resolution would merely treat the symptoms of the disease rotting the heart of ScarletHollow. For things to stand any chance of getting better, there is something deeper you still have to fully uncover. Talk about the strike, sure. Mystica, no. Keen eye, how are you feeling about the strike? You can be honest with me. You seem unfazed by the strike. You seem tense about this. You want me to infiltrate the strike. You seem confident about the strike. What have you got planned? Okay. I think we can only choose one of these options, but there is plenty. I mean, I don't think she would want to be honest with us at this point. Yeah, you seem confident about the strike. What have you got planned? I guess you will just have to see how things play out, won't you? Yes, she don't trust us. You want me to infiltrate the strike? Even if they didn't already know you're my cousin, that seems like a great way to throw gasoline on a fire. This is my problem to fix. Your only job is to stay safe until the funeral is over. Okay. That's why the dishes are here. No. Usually, oh, we should get you know, a bit pluses with Tabby. I'm usually pro Union, but shouldn't they care about the mind doing well? Is the backbone of this whole town. I think this is the best choice that we can pick. You would think, but some people are just short-sighted like that. They don't realize they are biting the hand that feeds them, but they will soon enough. Oh. We picked, if you remember, we picked the same choice here in the previous playthrough, but it's slightly different because Tabby is meaner now, I think. I don't remember her saying, but they will soon enough. Do you know what the strikers even want? You probably should have seen this coming. You risked your life to pull those kids out of the mine the other day. They should get off your back. Yes. Yeah, exactly. We almost died down there. Unbelievable that this is how this town decided to repay me. Yeah, right. Yes, I'm totally on your side. Do you know what they want? I haven't seen a list of demands. I'm sure it's just the usual. I promise you that if any of them were in my shoes for a month, they would be singing a different tune. And I think that's it. Have you heard anything from Stella? I can't get a hold of her. No, but that's not exactly newsworthy. She tends to just disappear every now and then. She's tough. She will be able to take care of herself. If the mine is in trouble, you should just sell it and sell the estate. Get out while you still can. This really pisses her off, so we don't want that. Talk about what happened last night. I didn't think making a deal with a ghost would feel so physically bad. I thought I was making a metaphorical trade. Do you regret what happened to me last night? Do you? I mean, I don't even understand the question. You wasn't even there, but you know. I've been begging you to stay at the estate all week. Every night ends with me begging you to not get up to any more hijinks, and yet you keep doing it. So no, I don't regret what happened. Sorry. What happened to you last night? You brought this upon yourself. That's true. It was surreal. I still can't get over that. I can. Thank you. What does it actually change about anything? You're a Scarlet. You were probably going to die young anyways, and they still have a mind to run. Wow. Wow. I mean, okay, you know, I've done a mean run before, but I've never ever been mean to Tabby. And like, she's getting meaner and meaner. Like, she wants to hurt my feelings back. Okay, you probably should get going, right? Yeah, I've dawdled long enough. Stay safe, no more hijinks. But let me know if you get in trouble, okay? I won't. I will not do that. Tabitha slips past you, her heavy boots thudding down the hall as she marches away to face her employees. Time to figure out the rest of your day. We are investigating the garden. From your eavesdropping in the general store yesterday, it sounds like Tabby is keeping something out back. Yeah. Now that she's gone for the day, you can investigate the garden to your heart's content. Thank you. The air is chilly today, the overcast sky hanging oppressively over the weed-choked flower beds. It's too cold to look inside. No, venture deeper. You venture deeper into the garden. Sibyl mentioned an enclosed space. There isn't a shed out here, but the greenhouse fits the bill. It feels dangerous headback. No, investigate the greenhouse. You start carefully picking your way through the underbrush. It doesn't take much effort to find the path. Cuttings of prickly raspberry bushes and the tangled vines litter the ground around the greenhouse. Looky, this is the greenhouse. I don't see Wayne anywhere, so it's not dangerous, right? You step towards the door. It's sealed shut by a lock, and you catch a brief glimpse of a horned shadow through the ancient, clouded glass. Kenai, it was a goat! What a strange thing to keep in a greenhouse, especially one so isolated and overgrown. Examine the lock. Street smart, pick the lock. Yes. When are people going to learn that a mere lock can't keep you contained? You pop it open with ease. Ha ha ha! A warm barnyard smell floods your senses as you stare down at the goat within. It stares back up at you from its place on the tiled floor surrounded by dried herbs. Looky, pretty. I mean, if you have talked to animals, then you know that he is not, or she, I don't know, the goat is not the nicest. You know, it don't have a very friendly personality, but it likes the herbs, so I guess that's fine. Maybe if you could talk to animals. Yes, if I could talk to animals. The goat might have some hidden insights to share about this situation, but that would be ridiculous. People can't just talk to animals. Well, I mean, not every person can, but we know that Danielle can, the pastor. You think we could make him come with us, you know, convince him to come with us and talk to the goat in some later episode? Untie the goat. You are free, goat. Go on, prance off into the wilderness. Nobody can keep you here any longer. Untie it. You unclip the rope tying the goat to the greenhouse. It stares up blankly at you in response. You are free! We are free, goat. Go on. Prance off into the wilderness. Nobody can keep you here any longer. The goat stares at you. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, it likes the herbs. It doesn't want to leave. You can attempt to force the goat out, but even if you have the strong trait, you can't succeed. You do your best to force the goat out of the greenhouse. Even in this enclosed space, you fail to catch it. To catch it? Fail to catch it? What? But wait! Then how come that with the strong trait, you are not able to force it out? Because I don't remember it saying you couldn't catch it. But that you failed to force it out. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't want to leave and it's far more agile than you. This is a losing proposition. Yay. Bye, goat. The door's already open. You think for a moment about whether you should keep it that way. Close the door on your way out or leave it open. I think we should leave it open, not because the goat will leave, but because Tabby will notice that we were in here. And she hates us already, you know, it doesn't matter. You decide to leave the door open as you head back inside. You've investigated the garden. With Stella missing, it's best not to keep Kanika waiting for much longer. Yeah, PBG is always good. Yes. Head to town. Yes. Oh, and they are out in daylight, but this is the same. Oh, it wasn't the same because... Was it? Oh, wait a minute. Because we are old now. I forgot that we are old, but even the game told me. The birds sound different today, muffled, like your ears are full of cotton. The dull sun shines down on the surrounding wilderness, seeming to wash the color from the world. But you're adjusting. Already your body is starting to accept the change that has come over it. To accept that this is how things will be from here on out. Yes. Sorry, but we managed to read it, okay? Keen eye. Glimpses of pale figures dot your periphery. You haven't seen dishlings in the middle of the day before. They are getting bolder. As you continue to trek the town, you pause to stare out at the mountain range beyond the holler, contemplating a world that's blissfully unaware of the danger threatening the citizens of this tiny town. The world outside feels less real with each passing day, but this is the same. Yeah, this part is the same now. Hi! It isn't long until your journey from the estate is over and you once again find yourself on the main street of ScarletHollow. Hi! Mortis, you made it down the hill in one piece, thank God! I didn't realize there were so many of those dishling things around or I would have driven up to get you. I can't believe they are outside during the day, it feels wrong. How are you doing? I mean, I know you got all defied, so I assume not great. A flirt, yes, much better now that I'm with you. Oh, she's gonna be so angry with us when we are going to ditch her for ease. Me? Oh my gosh, Mortis, you're too much. Nah. But I feel better too, now that you're here. Even with everything we've been through, being around you somehow feels safe. So how are you mentally? That's a great question. My concept of how the world works is being shattered a little more each day, so that's cool. And we don't have Avery now, by the way, because he wasn't with us at the ghost hunt. Every day I feel more and more like I need to get out of this town before it swallows me whole, but I also keep feeling like there are too many reasons to stay. Like, right now, I can't leave until I know Stella is okay. With her folks gone, the only people she has are her friends. And as her bestie, I can't just let her go running off into the woods to get eaten by a Bigfoot. And my mom is just... How many more times am I going to do it? And my mom is just so chill right now, it's driving me nuts. She just keeps giving me tea and ignoring anything I tell her about the weird stuff that's been going on around town. I figured if anyone would be interested in magic stuff, it would be her, but she ends the conversation every time I start talking about it. Sorry, I'm ranting. But thanks so much for asking, that was really thoughtful of you, and it helped to talk about. If you ever need someone to rant at too, I would be happy to return the favor. Thank you. Oh, Mystical and Street Smart, your mom is bullshitting you. I know when I cross paths with other people who share my gifts. She's powerful and she's hiding something. She's hiding that you are a witch too. Is that so? That's a lot. Something does feel different between us right now though. I think you're right, she's hiding something. I don't know what it would be or why she can't just come out and tell us. She's always been an open book. So I would guess there is a reason she's holding back. She and I can butt heads sometimes, but she's a good person and she cares about what happens to this town. Can't believe you think she might be an actual witch. Not gonna lie, it's a little mind-blowing to think my mom could know how to do magic. She's magic-ing you all the time. But less than a day ago, I would have been hard-pressed to wrap my head around witches existing at all. Maybe you're onto something here, but if she's a witch, that would mean my entire life has been a lie. Well, yes. I can't think about this right now. I need to be focused. This thought will just have to get in line with all the other pending existential crises. Oh, you learned that from Stella, right? I'm supposed to see her mom at some point today. Maybe she will finally shed some light on things. I'm not sure what she's planning to tell you today that she couldn't have told all of us last night. Maybe she's going to read your fortune. I should probably stop making fun of her whole new age mystic vibe. A lot's happened in the past couple of days. Still, there will be plenty of time for tea after we looked for Stella. Yes. Are we still going to leave today? Stella is missing. We can't just leave before we find her. If something bad happened to her and I knew we could have stopped it, I would never be able to forgive myself. I'm sure we will be able to track her down and she'll stop. She will be okay soon enough. So tomorrow, definitely tomorrow. I've heard that before, laddie. We have to get out of here. Doubtful, yeah, tomorrow. You're going to keep telling yourself that until you die in this town, aren't you? You're right, finding Stella is the top priority. I mean, no, we want to get in that room, so we are just going to remain silent? Because, you know, that's still kind of moderately mean. The two of you let her words hang in the air. It's always something though, isn't it? Something always comes up and it's always just as I finally work up the resolve to leave. It's like this town has me in some kind of glue trap. Every step I take towards the edge just pulls me back to where I started. Your mom did tell me last night that no one leaves ScarletHollow, you know, so. But I don't care about that right now. I care more about Stella than about getting out of town. It can wait. Okay. We could always just chill and sure Stella is fine. No. Someone managing the general store? No. Any leads on Stella? So ghosts, huh? I don't think any of these have anything new. Maybe ghosts? So ghosts? Ghosts, I don't know about you, but I'm currently staving off a massive existential crisis about the state of matter and what being alive means. No. Any idea why Stella was so upset? Being possessed seemed awful, but she's the only one who ran off. Could be a lot of things. She could have hit her breaking point stress-wise. She could have been horrified by meeting a ghost for the first time. She could be traumatized by what that ghost did. But at the end of the day, I have no idea. We will just have to find her and see if she wants to stop running from it. Finally, just talk things out. Kina! Yeah, there are new things. I guess that raises an important question. Is Stella missing because she doesn't want to be found, or did something happen to her when she ran off? If it's the first one, is finding her going to do any good? Maybe she needs space. Yes? Maybe she needs space, but things have been getting dangerous around here. I would rather not take that coin flip. Even if she doesn't want to be found, that's not good, you know? She's avoided her problems before, but this is different. Okay. So I think we should get started. Yeah, we're boarding daylight. Where to first? Now, because we are old, we can't visit all the places. But I don't remember how much places we can visit. But we want to go to Stella's house. So after that, we can go to the cops and see if Duke will be there or not. So let's go to Stella's house. Definitely, I probably should have done that before getting you to come all the way down here, but to be honest, I was scared of wandering off by myself, just in case I ran into any other horrors from beyond the veil. It would be great if this turns out to be nothing and she's just asleep in bed. You make your way towards Stella's house. Kanika knocks anxiously on the door. It creaks open. Oh, sorry. You can read that though. The interior squad and not just physically. Okay. This is the same. The house is quiet. The word outside muffled as you take a cautious step over the threshold into the muted air of the living room. No excitable pug rushes to greet you. Yes, because there is no... yeah, Gretchen is alive but not here. And you have a feeling that no Stella is going to emerge from the shadows to sleepily greet you. This doesn't look like a break-in. It looks like somebody left the door open. Stella or someone else was in a hurry when they left. I don't sense anything supernatural, but we know that she's dead. Stella died. I'm not from around here. It's normal. Okay, just enter. Aside from a corner of the room dedicated to Gretchen, this corner, Stella's house almost feels like a museum. Everything's organized with the sort of tidiness you wouldn't expect from someone as rough and tumble as Stella. And only a handful of objects feel like they belong to her because the others are her parents. Whatever happened to Stella, it doesn't look like it happened here. Okay, nothing unusual so far. This is a perfectly normal living room. No blood or viscera, not even a tipped over lamp. That's good. Investigate the kitchen, sure. The crust of the bread has gone somewhat stale, about as much as you would expect after being left out overnight. Whoever left it here left many hours ago. It's a little messy, but it doesn't look like anything violent happened here. It's possible she came home, grabbed some food, and left in a hurry, right? Maybe she had a panic attack after being possessed and stopped by at home to make a snack before running off to cry somewhere. Yes, that might not sound rational, but that it's absolutely in character for her. Okay. Honestly, it's a relief to think that might be all that happened. The panic attack is much more manageable than rotting ghouls or parasitic doughboys. Yeah, that's fine, that's true. But that still doesn't tell us where she was going. Investigate Stella's room. She's not here, that's yes. Untidy, yes. Keen eye. You do notice though that her jacket is nowhere in sight. It isn't in her closet and it wasn't on the coat rack in the other room. Stella's jacket is gone. The Letterman one. It wasn't on the rack in the other room. It's not in here and she didn't have it yesterday. Okay, I'm sold. Between this and the kitchen, she must have come home last night. The Gretchen pug plush. Sorry, she has a Gretchen plush. Check her computer. We are going to invade her privacy. You go to check Stella's computer. I'm not sure we should be snooping on her computer. Isn't that an invasion of privacy? Kanika, what if there is a clue and we miss it? What if we don't find Stella and it's all because we didn't snoop on her computer? If Stella didn't want us to snoop, she shouldn't have gone missing. I don't make the rules. Okay, but what if she's been gossiping about us to her online friends? I know it's an invasion of privacy, but we got to do whatever we can to find her. Let's see if it's a password protected before we make a fuss about it. If there isn't a password, it's almost like she wants us to snoop. You're no fun, but fine. We won't snoop around. We will. You are right. I honestly didn't even think about how this might not be a good idea. No. I know it's an invasion of privacy, but we've got to do whatever we can to find her. Sure, snoop away. I'm not going to take part in this. I will just be over here, standing in the corner of the room, not looking over your shoulder. Okay. Let me know if you find anything. Yay, sigh. Stella's desktop is horrifically cluttered. There are simply too many files and folders to fit on her monitor, and they overlap each other in a chaotic multi-layered display. Lukey! Hi, my cat just arrived. Hello, what do you want? So, she has little drawings of Gretchen. I think it's her father and Gretchen. A devil. apparently. The logo, like, I don't remember. This is the logo on her jacket? I don't know. Just a moment. My cat. Hi. Hi, there you go. I've got a new chair. I was sitting in a couch until now, really, and I've got a chair. And my cat is always so confused when he wants to jump up on my lap because, you know, it's not that much space anymore here, right, Kitty? But he managed it. He's in my lap. I don't know what I expected to see here, but it definitely wasn't this. How does she ever get anything done? Look for something interesting. You scan through folders and file names on Stella's desktop, looking for anything that seems like it might be interesting. One folder catches your eye. Boring text stuff. You're no fool. You've seen this folder before. You have this folder on your own computer. Boring text stuff never contains boring text stuff. For that matter, it never contains anything related to taxes, and its contents are never boring. Open! You open the folder. You're surprised to find it contains a carefully mapped out diagram of the ScarletHollow mines, including holes in fences and areas with low visibility. Looky! It's them in high school. Aww, so happy. Ah, poor things. There's also a handful of old photos of Stella and Tabitha together as teenagers. Tabitha wears an uncharacteristic grin, an authentic, joyful smile. Yeah. And Stella's eyes are somehow brighter, less tired. I wonder if it happened before Stella's parents died or after that. Both of them seem to be living in a happier time. Yes. So yeah, look at them. Look at them, babies. Aww. And I think in this run, we won't be able to get them back together. So yeah, that's that. Because we won't be calling Tabitha to help us at Reese's. Check her open tabs. Sure. It would take you all day to count the number of open tabs in Stella's browser. So numerous are her tabs that you can't see a single icon. A sea of rounded, featureless triangles from Windows Edge to Windows Edge. Her most recently opened tab is a post on Uncle Carl's Bigfoot Farm, a forum for cryptozoology enthusiasts. The post in question is titled, "Something Big is Happening in ScarletHollow." Hey everyone! Hidden Appalachia. Hi everyone! Was out chasing a skunk cave sighting the other day, and I found these weird little guys. My friend's mom says they are something called ditchlings, but I've never heard of them before. Anyone have any good leads? Bride of Bigfoot. Oh, camera isn't shaky enough. This is totally staged. Oh, Mod Stan. Clean footage and some sort of cryptid nobody has heard of except for your friend's mom. The only thing I'm seeing when I Google ditchling is some city in England. Thought you were legend. Lucky stars. Guys, since when did high quality footage count as anything other than actual evidence? Thank you. Those things are terrifying. Thank you, lucky stars. Someone. Oh, Gray, hi. Since every low-budget horror movie started doing guerrilla marketing, I smell an IRG. Oh, this is Stella. I'm serious, I've got a ton of extra footage. Look at what they've been doing to the animals in town. They're apparently some sort of bad omen, like Mothman. Oh, Stella, and you're pushing too hard on this. Okay, I'm listening. I love me a Mothman. I believe you. Ah, lucky you're falling right into her lap. I don't trust YouTubers. They're entertainers, not scientists. Well, yes and no. You know, there are YouTubers who are actually doctors and stuff, so some of them can give legit information about, I mean, not necessarily ditchlings, but you know, on the topics they are talking about. The thread continues into the next day. Hey, okay, so 1, this isn't an ARG, I would never. And 2, you're not going to believe this, but we went into an abandoned mine last night to investigate things, and I'm pretty sure we found some tommyknockers. Listen to this knocking we managed to catch on tape. Oh, Stella, you are such a tryhard. You shouldn't. Like, it's too much. I know you are trying to get validated all the time because, you know, you even want to validate your existence. Which I understand it. I understand it. You probably don't understand why your parents have to die and you are still here. Why did you have to survive? Why are you alone? So you're always chasing after validation, but just don't. It's too much. There's a link to an audio file titled Tommy Knocker's Real. Oh, Stella. Just because you put the word real in your file name doesn't mean they are real. 2 supernatural events on back-to-back nights. This is so fake. I can't believe I bought into that River Runner hype. You're so full of it. YouTubers are always going to sell out to big indie horror. This is kidnapped by aliens all over again. Also, loud, doughy white things and now loud popping noises. This is definitely an ARG. Did you sell out to Pillsbury? Stop cyberbullying her or I'm going to call the mods. Who is Lucky Stars? Do we know them? Blocking this thread and giving everyone a 7-day ban. No cyberbullying and no self-promo. Uncle Carl. Okay, Carl. The thread ends. Check her search history. You check Stella's search history. She hasn't visited any website since Tuesday night. If she came home after last night's incident, she didn't touch her browser. Her search history is almost entirely work-related. A furious series of queries for various monsters and cryptids that might fit the profile of ditchlings. That's that. Waste of time, let's get out of here. I think if we've seen enough. Thank God. Someone's room before they have the chance to clean. No. Looks like a room. Any thoughts? It's a mess. I don't think there's any clues here. I don't think so either. This is what her room's been like for pretty much the entire time I've known her. The only thing that's changed is the computer getting a lot fancier. Oh, she still does those cardboard with string things. This one. She loves putting the strings on there. I don't think they... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I don't think they actually mean anything, but they are more for decoration anyway. Let's move on. I don't think we are going to find much else here. Let's move on. She probably came home last night, but she left the door open and didn't tell anyone where she was going. I thought I was overreacting this morning. I thought she would have just been sleeping in or something. I can't believe she's actually missing. I mean, okay, no, she is not missing. We know that she came home, picked up, some food and her jacket and went out. So, she is an adult and she's doing something that's her business. Where to next? To the cops. That's not a terrible idea. I'm sure they won't be much help, but we are dealing with a missing person, and that's cop stuff. Hopefully they don't give you a hard time. They've really been on your ass. No, they fixed it. They fixed it. Oh, I'm so sad. They fixed it. That's rude. So the first time when I was playing a hardcore run, I decided to let Duke die, and when I reached this point, he was standing here, right here. He was alive. But they fixed it. I'm sorry. Duke won't live. He's dead, and he will remain dead. I'm sad. And this is exactly the same. Yes, Bo. Missing pumpkin. Yeah, Big Betty. Julius stole it. I mean, he thinks Julius stole it. And they don't want to get into it. Also, there are more cops here now because they are not overseeing the strike. Yeah. Yeah, he don't have an evidence. And they realize we are here. Well, if it isn't our little prank caller. You know you're not supposed to do that, right? There are laws in the books about pranking emergency services. We will let you off with a warning for now, but only because it was funny. As you draw closer to the desk, your features come into focus under the harsh fluorescent lights of the prescience. The officer's smug expressions melt into shock. What the heck happened to your face? It ain't polite to comment on appearances like that. Thank you, Bo. Thank you. Ghost turned me on. What are you talking about? I always look like this. I don't want to talk about it. I have a condition. I freed the library from a wrathful spirit at great cost to myself. Yes. Yes. The officer stared at you for a moment, taking in what you've said. Looks like what happens when my wife takes her makeup off. How rude! How very rude, Hugby. Yes, Hugby, that's you. Well, I just wanted you to know that if I get a chance to kill you, I will. You will be the first ever person I kill in this town. Okay, just so you know where we stand. Hugby laughs, slapping his knee, announcing to the room that he has told a great joke. Yeah, that will cost his life at some point this week. Hugby, come on, be nice. Mortis has been through a lot. Or didn't mean anything by it, just injecting a little levity into the room. Listen up, boys, enough talking about my mug. We've got a missing person on our hands. That's right. Stella hasn't been seen since yesterday, and the front door of her house was left open. The place was a mess. Oh, so you think you're leading an investigation, do you? Which one? Derrickson. You are going to be the second in line, just so you know. Coming in here like you have some kind of authority? Well, then why don't you march on out and dig up some clues if you think you are such a big shot? I really don't like you guys. I'm serious, it's dangerous out there. Okay, but if she turns up dead, it's on all of you. Are you serious? This is your job. This is, by the way. Remain silent, there is no point arguing. Remain silent, you're intimidated by authority. No. Are you serious? This is your job. Our job is keeping the peace around here, not meddling in other people's private lives. That's right, it ain't our job to babysit anybody. If Stella wants to run off into the woods, that's none of our business. She will turn up. She always does. You see how this guy, I don't know the name, he's so silent. Bob, did you manage to find your dad? I wasn't aware you knew about Duke's hunting accident. Not many people do. Are you hiding something? Bob's stoic expression breaks, and for a moment you can almost see tears forming in his eyes, but he blinks them away. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I found him. I gathered what there was together. We are giving him a proper burial in the family plot. It's been tough trying to dig the hole while the farm is crawling with those hairless things, but it needs to get done. Oh, do you think they will go back where they came from soon? Mom and me have tried to fight them back as best we can, but it seems like there is more every minute. They will once they've had their fill of suffering. Why? Oh. CBS says they don't hurt people. You know, yeah, CBS says they don't hurt people. I ain't too worried about myself or my mama. It's the animals they keep trying to drag off. They are stealing food out of our mouths, and it don't seem to matter how many of them I pop, they just keep coming. Yes. And those are Daddy's chickens. That's right. We have to stop them. He would want us to keep them safe for him. But I'm doing my part, taking out as many of those nasty little things as I can. But I can't stop feeling like things are gonna get worse. Maybe that's just the way people feel after something bad happens. My mom did say the ditchlings are supposed to be some horrible omen, but that doesn't mean it's true. For all we know, the weird stuff is behind us, and those creepy little things will crawl back to wherever they came from, and ScarletHollow will go back to normal. But I guess it doesn't hurt to plan for the worst. We know what's about the pumpkin. But are you folks part of a cult, and is that why you are... weird question, but are you folks part of a cult, and is that why you aren't doing your jobs? The police officers stare at you perplexed. A cult? I don't think we have that sort of thing up here. We are doing our jobs. Just look at Franklin back... You mean Franklin, who never... I'm sorry, now I know your name. Franklin, who never even participated in the conversation. Yeah, I can see him, thank you. He's filling all kinds of paperwork. pertaining to what happened up at the mine. That's great, but what are you going to do about what is happening, right now? I can't say I appreciate your tone. Sounds like you're accusing us of some kind of indecency. What, do you think we go up into the hills and do seances and rituals and all that sort of thing? Get your head out of the clouds. Okay, let's just get going. It looks like you folks are busy. We will run away. Nah, let's just get going. Well, no one can say we didn't try. Let's keep looking. Well, that was a total waste of time. No, because we checked and the Duke sadly will remain dead, so I hope Bo finds his pumpkin. Yes. Where to next? Oscar, if we go to Oscar, can we meet Dr. Kelly? Because if they are in the old Maxwell place, so if you leave the ghost at the library, they have to move out. They're going to the old Maxwell place. And if Rosa lost part of her leg and you go to the old Maxwell place, then you can meet Dr. Kelly treating her. So I wonder if we can meet Dr. Kelly now. I want to go to so many places. I want to go to the mines so we can get to talk to Tabby, who I think won't be too nice. I want to check out the church so we can talk to the pastor. I don't care about the diner, and I would like to know if we can meet Dr. Kelly. Let's try. We should check in on Oscar. He's smart. Maybe he will know what to do. I hope nothing has happened after we all went home last night. We are so brave for sleeping in the house after everything we went through. I would rather sleep in the woods with the ditchlings than some place that was that haunted. Morning light streams in through the library's large windows. In the bright daylight, it's once again a place of comfort, all menace having fled in the wake of Charles Shaw Jr.'s departure. No ghost, thank God. I was not up for an encore. I guess Oscar must be in back. I know that's where I would be if I finally got my house back. Let's go. You make your way back towards the annex. It feels strange to be back here in the light of day, as if the events of the previous evening were all just a terrible dream. More accurately, it feels as if the events of the previous evening were mostly just a dream. That hideous stone carving is still buried in the basement, and though it's subtle and subdued, you can still feel the faintest of hums reaching out from it. This hallway creeps me out. Kanika knocks. Oh, good morning! It's so good to see all of you, Mortis. He takes in the sight of you standing in the bright corridor. Street smart and keen eye. The way Oscar says your name carries the weight of an immeasurable guilt. You can see it in his eyes too. What you've done for this man will hang over every interaction the two of you have for the rest of your lives. I hope you're doing well this morning. Please come on in. Yeah, we can! Yeah, that's great! You're doing really great, Rosa. Not a lot of kids your age can take shots that well. You are being so brave. Okay, take a look while I take a tea break. Oh, a tea break. By the way, I haven't even realized until now that the couch was scratched open by Pixel. Yes, Rosa is so brave. You don't have to talk to me like that. Talk to me like I'm 5. But you are brave. You really are, Rosa. You're like so badass. Also, you see how much nicer Dr. Kelly looks. Like she has this nice expression, like she enjoys what she's doing. This is right. This is more than most people have to deal with in their whole lives, and here you are taking it like a champ. Oh, and she noticed us. I'm sorry. Hi. Hi. Dr. Kelly's kindly mirror vanishes as she turns and glares at you. What up, you missed me? Oh, I see we have visitors. But her glare vanishes as she takes in your new visage. Her features soften into a look of shock and concern. Mr. Gutierrez told me what happened last night, and I must admit I found it hard to believe, but your face... It definitely looks like you had years stolen from you, whatever that means. It's concerning. I would like to give you a physical. Sure. So, wait, you just believe a ghost stole years of my life? Did you just say you were interested in my body? Should we go someplace private? We can. I so want to say this, but we can't. We can't because of Kanika. Anything you say, doctor. Shall we go somewhere private? No, we can't. We can't do that, Kanika. No. So wait, you just believe the ghost stole years of my life? Sure, there's plenty of evidence that something happened to you right in front of me. So are you going to get your physical? So the reason why we can flirt with her is that we got older. We lost years and we got older, so now we can flirt with Dr. Kelly, with Oscar. And I think this is our two options right now, right? There are no one else. We can flirt with Sibyl yet. Yes, please, thank God I need someone to fix me. No offense, Doug, but I don't think science is capable of fixing ghost magic. I don't have insurance. I don't think you are in network. So you can poison me. No, thank you. No, this is my punishment for meme scenes. I don't deserve medical attention. I'm good. I feel fine. I don't trust doctors. So you can poison me. No, thank you. Are you serious? Yes, because I'm right. Fine, have it your way. Consider the invitation rescinded, but I strongly urge you to check in with your usual doctor when you get back to Budapest. Her examination finished, Dr. Kelly returns to Rosa's side. Oh, how is Rosa? She can tell us herself. What do you say, Rosa? How are you? Tired? My leg hurts? A lot, but the medicine is helping. It's not so bad now. Plus, I got to lie down in an actual bed last night, and you have no idea how good that felt. Thanks, Mortis. I can't believe you got any sleep last night after all that ghost stuff. I just sat on the couch with all the lights, and I don't think I slept at all. I really needed some rest after, the hospital and my food. Your body is desperately trying to get you to rest. All that activity yesterday was pretty brutal on your injury. It's never gonna stop hurting if you keep pushing yourself. So, what are you not gonna do today? Anything? That's right, you're staying right here. No walking around, no investigating haunted houses. So, with Dr. Kelly, I should have been better at stopping her. You were actually encouraging her, I take full responsibility as her father. I should have. No need for anyone to step in to take blame for anything. It's the hospital's fault for sending her home at all. It's gross negligence if you ask me. But give it time, then you can do all the activities you want, alright, Rosa? I guess Charlie didn't come back. We know he didn't. Why does everyone seem so chill? Shouldn't you all be traumatized? How is Reese? He's fine. Had a rough night, but he will recover. He's used to this sort of thing. He just needs a couple of days to get back on his feet. That means no more excitement, not even a movie. I'm sorry to hear that, Dr. Kelly. But I was in Shinachi Death Blood. I was promised chilling Japanese found footage horror. You need to get your son some therapy. I don't think he's okay. But what if I wanted to hang out with him? He's cool. He is. I would like to hear this from him, not filter through. We can be so mean with her, like so offensive with her. You talk about him like he's a child. I will respect this boundary and not bother either of you anymore. Okay, but what if I wanted to hang out with you? No. I would like to hear this from him, not filter through you. He's sick, so you won't be hearing it from him. And I can't say I care for your tone right now. I'm not even sorry, Dr. Kelly. I'm not even sorry. Have any of you seen Stella? Not since dinner. She hasn't gotten in touch with any of you? I'm starting to freak out. I really care about her and she's just gone. I really don't care about her. So I'm guessing that's a no. No, we have no clue where she's gone. Would I be asking if she had? I'm guessing that's a no. You would be right. I haven't seen her since she ran off last night. I should have done a better job warning her. Oscar, you have to stop this. You have to stop blaming yourself for everything. Stop it. Stella was practically banging down your door trying to get evidence of ghosts. I don't think you were gonna be able to stop her. There was no way you could have known how she would react when she found it. Warn Dr. Kelly about the stone carvings and what you felt in the clinic. Sure. We found something in Oscar's house last night, a stone carving that gave me a vision about what had happened there. There was one in the mines the other night too. Both of them had a sort of pull on me. Whatever they are, there's something like them in your clinic. I felt it last night. Dr. Kelly's shoulders dance. Those things are cursed. It's not only a matter of time before something terrible happens at the clinic. You and Reese have to leave immediately. Yes. No, I don't think we will. Just because you've decided to try and involve yourself in everyone's problems doesn't mean I want you to invade my space and try to deconstruct the life I've built. All of it based on what? A feeling? Leave us alone. My son and I are fine without your help. You are really not. But if something does happen at the clinic, aren't you worried about Reese? If it's anything like what happened to us last night, he will be fine. If something happens, I can take care of him. Okay, knowing what this sentence really means, if something happens, I can take care of him. It has, a totally other meaning now that we know what's gonna happen. So none of you need to come snooping around. And, oh my god. So Dr. Kelly, are you gonna start poisoning her now too? Dr. Kelly's glare flashes into white rage. Is there a problem, Mortis? No problem, Mr. Gutierrez. She's just unbelievably rude. Seems to have a lot of opinions about my son's treatment regimen. I have, thank you. We're done here anyway. Goodbye, Rosa. Make sure you stay put and keep Pixar company, okay? I will. Bye, Dr. Kelly. I will call later today to see how she's doing. Dr. Kelly turns to you, her expression hardening once again into her familiar glower. She storms out without another word. Bye. She's not going to poison Rosa, right? Don't worry, girls. Dr. Kelly is trustworthy. She's been everyone's doctor for years. What was that about? Dinner didn't go well last night. We will let you kids have some space. Alexis, why don't you figure out a restful activity for you and Rosa? We'll do, Mr. Gutierrez. I brought some video games and puzzles from my house and some movies too. Whatever you want to do, Rosa. Oscar ushers you down back to the library. What's up? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine, or at least much better than yesterday. I can't thank you enough, Mortis. I would like to be as helpful as I can from here on out. Know that our little situation is that with. I will finally have time to dig into the town archives. And yet again, I'm sorry. Our house was haunted because someone was murdered there. The mine collapse the other night was at the site of a mass grave. With enough research, maybe we will be able to get a step ahead of the next crisis. Maybe we can actually preempt it. Well, I mean, you are maybe right. Like, it was, we know that the clinic was a hospital during the war. So, assumably, many people died there as well. But I don't think that has to do anything with Reese. who knows? You know, it's gonna turn. It's gonna turn out eventually. That is assuming there is going to be a next crisis, but something tells me we aren't in the clear yet. You should compare notes, not that I have any to start with, but if you know anything that might narrow down my research, it could save me a lot of time. I don't think we actually know that much more than you do, but I've got some hunches. I can't help but feel like there must have been some inciting event since everything started getting weird seemingly overnight. What that inciting event was or where to start looking for it, I have no idea, but it's something to keep in mind. If there is a root cause for all of this, hopefully there is a way to put the genie back in his bottle. I'm going to do my best to find out if there have ever been any similar events or whether there is anything special about ScarletHollow that might explain what's going on. The carvings I warned Dr. Kelly about are important, that's for sure. To think there was something like that under my house all this time, and to think someone must have put it there, but who? And there was one in the mines, and if you're right, there is one in the clinic. Maybe that's what I should be focusing on right now. How many of those things are there? I don't think there are 7, because we haven't found any on the first day. But I think there is one at the church, so maybe 4 or 5. If we are lucky, maybe just those 3, but I would rather not count on it. If the ghost is really gone, we should look at the carving, right? Not that I want to go back into that creepy basement, but the thing has to be the most solid lead we have at this point, right? Not a chance. I know the ghost is probably gone for good, but that thing is evil. And if there is even the slightest chance that going back down there triggers something, it's not very disturbing. At least not until we know more. But what if this is our only chance to... My daughter's safety comes first right now. We finally have our house back and I'm not taking any risks until we know what we're dealing with. Some sort of cult? No, I know she just offered me free medicine, but I still don't trust Dr. Kelly. She's hiding something. I think Dr. Kelly's hiding something. Dinner last night was weird. I think Sibyl knows more than she's letting on. I know she just offered me free medicine, but I still don't trust Dr. Kelly. She's hiding something. I don't think we need to go around accusing anyone of being deceitful. No, Mortis is definitely right. I know that's probably not great to hear since Rosa really needs her right now, but something is up with Dr. Kelly. I'm worried about Reese. You think if we kill Dr. Kelly tonight, then Rosa... What will happen to Rosa? Like, she will be fine? Or maybe she will die because her leg gets infected or something? Or now I'm starting to worry about this. I request we drop this line of thinking. We don't need to turn on each other based on pure speculation. No. I know it. It's a fact. Besides, she took me at my word about everything that happened last night. That has to count for something, right? Yeah, she's a lunatic. I think Sibyl knows more than she's letting on. She wants me to come talk to her today. I know we've been over this, but I still think you are barking up the wrong tree. Why would my mom hide anything from us? She has always had a strange air about her, hasn't she? I would be interested to know what exactly she intends to discuss with you, Mortis. I have a feeling she has more than tea to offer. Yeah, make sure Pixel stays inside or he might get grabbed by ditchlings, that's true. The ditchlings are those things from the woods, right? With those faces? They snatch animals to do some kind of parasitic egg-laying thing, so unless you want one of those things to pop out of Pixel, you would better keep him where he's safe. Will do. I can't imagine how devastated Rosa would be if something were to happen to him, especially after everything she's been through. Whatever we are doing next, yeah, we need to find Stella, Burning Daylight. Sounds like you've got something to work on. We should get back to looking for Stella. Turn and leave! We can just turn and leave. Bye! You are done. You start to make your way out of the library. Oh, looks like we are headed back out. Bye! And let us know if you find anything. I will. Oh my god, I love it. We can just walk away. So that's Oscar. Any other ideas? Oh, before you can suggest your next movie, start to feel woozy. spots from at the edges of your vision. Your legs suddenly feel unstable. Your body sending you clear signals of exhaustion. And then it passes. Still, it probably won't be long before your body needs a chance to rest. You should plan your next move wisely because there is only one side that we can visit. Oh, we want to go to the mines to piss off Tabby. Or we want to go to the church to confront the pastor. If we go to the church, I don't think we will be any smarter, you know, because we can only talk to the pastor. We can't look around. We can't talk to anyone else. And he's only going to say us that her daughter behaving strange, and we can offer to help him. But because it's an explore option, we are either not going to go there anyway, but because of how the game introduced us, the church and the pastor, I think we are going to go there anyway. So if we don't go there now, we are going to go there during the week at some point. So I think we should go to the mines to piss off Tabby because, I don't know, I want to piss her off. I guess there is a decent chance Stella went to find your cousin. I can't say I get it, but it's definitely something we should do. Come on, I will drive us. You follow Kanika to her van. It isn't long before you find yourselves outside the Scarlet mines. Oh, and there are way less miners striking because we saved all the children, so no one is trapped down there. Rosa got hurt, but still everyone is out of the mines and fine. So and Tabby went down there with us. So that's why everyone is like, she's a nice girl, you know, we don't have to be so mean about her and all stuff. So yeah. There is a small gathering of workers outside the entrance to the mines, picket signs in hand. Better hours now or none at all. I am unhappy with the treatment I am receiving as a worker in the Scarlet mines. Well said. Is this a strike? They are striking. Good for them, but I kind of thought there would be more of them, you know, because Tabby was nice and came down to the mines with us to save the children. I hope it's not weird to talk to them while they are in the middle of all this. Well, if it isn't the boss's cousin. You might have had us fooled the other day, but word gets around fast. Have you noticed I'm odd? I exorcised the ghost from the library last night at great personal cost. Hail and well-met fellow countrymen, what goes on here? Have you noticed I'm old now? I exorcised the ghost from the library last night at great personal cost. I guess you look a little different. You look like any old Scarlet to me. Maybe any of you seen Stella. The YouTuber? She's the one on all the banned from property posters, right? Yeah. We haven't seen her and we've been out here all day, so we would know if she would come by. Oh no, this isn't looking good. We'll make sure to keep an eye out. How was the strike? We miscalculated. We thought a kid losing her leg would have pushed folks over the edge, but I guess the boss personally dragging those kids out of that mine left a lasting impression. That's right. People are calling the boss a goddamn hero because she is. They're calling Tabitha a hero? Really? We were there too that night. It's like everyone just forgot about how poorly she's been treating us. Or how unsafe the mines are. I can't go back down there knowing the rock over my head could come down any second. I value my life more than a paycheck. Okay, but it was an abandoned mine. It was boarded up and all. They shouldn't have gone down there. Where you are working is not an abandoned mine. That's the point. It was damn black she saved those kids. If she had any actual values, she would come to the table and give us what we're owed. I know there is not a lot of us out here, but there is more of us at the diner and there is more of us setting up mutual aid. But once people see our follow-through, they are going to join up. This is only the beginning. Let me know if there is anything the general store can do to help. Anything you can think of, we will take it. We need all the support we can get right now. What are your grievances? Competitive pay, 8-hour shifts, 12 or more, instead of 12 or more. Improvements to the sick day and vacation policies. And a thorough safety inspection before any of us step foot underground again. Yeah, the collapse was way too close to the active mine for me to feel safe down there until I know for sure I won't wind up buried under 2 tons of rock. We want to change things. There's no reason we should be treated like we are disposable. If we are the ones making car money, we should be making money too, not just scraping by. Yes, it's the same. Poor Tabby, she had a rough week. Good, Tabby had this coming. I have no horse in this race. Did you try talking to Tabby first? That's it, look, I need to talk to my cousin. I will be happy to pass along your demands, or just being greedy. Tabby works hard for her money. She's the reason you all even have jobs to begin with. That's true. Did you try to talk to Tabby first? What do you know about what we've already tried? You ain't from around here. And you sure as hell don't know what it's like working down in those mines. We knew talking would get us nowhere. The most it would do is get people fired. It happened before. This is the best way for us to send our message, by not making her any more money until she has to listen. Mortis, you of all people should know how talking to Tabby goes. She's a brick wall, an angry brick wall. I need to talk to Tabby. So you're saying you want to cross a picket line? You don't have to literally cross the picket line to get inside. There is always that whole ruse I used to sneak in the other day, you see? Come on, what harm could I possibly cause by going in there? I have my cousin's phone number. I'm staying at her house, and last I checked, she knows you're all striking. Sneak in. I want to sneak in. You pull Kanika aside and tell her you plan to sneak in. I guess that will work, but I don't think it's a good idea for me to follow you in there. I will just wait outside by the way. You make your way to a hole in the fence and sneak into the mine. The industrial noises of the Scarlet mine are only a little quieter than they were 2 days ago. The trailer that serves as Tabby's office looms above you on the hill. Enter! We are not knocking. You walk up to Tabby's trailer and open the door. Okay, here comes the fun. I think I can turn at least a few of the guys, and if you fire Davis... Oh my god, have you heard of knocking? What are you even doing up here? Should I go? Yeah, and make sure no one sees you. No one else, at least. Rodriguez pauses before he leaves. Whoa, what happened to you? It's a Halloween costume. Oh, really? Could have fooled me. Halloween is not till Monday, and that is some high-quality makeup work. It's a Halloween costume. Don't make me repeat myself. Rodriguez, the red eyes. Oh no, yes. Hey, I got kids to take care of. I can't miss a paycheck. And this is a right-to-work state. There is nothing wrong with me trying to keep food on the table. Don't say another word, just leave. I will handle this. Okay, here it comes. The door clicks closed and Rodriguez leaves Tabby's office. Yes, she hates us. The instant you're alone, Tabby rounds you. Look at her, she's raging. She grabs you by the collar, her face close to yours, eyes full of rage, her words as a frustrated hiss. Listen to me, Mortis. Really, listen. This isn't some fun little game, okay? This is my life, and if you value yours, you will keep quiet about what you just saw. Okay, but how come that you don't want me to get inside trouble, but now you are threatening my life? I'm just asking. I don't care if we are family. I can make the rest of your stay here a living hell if you cross me. Oh, Kenai, her grip loosens as Tabby turns away from you. Your eyes are drawn to the gun hanging above Tabby's deck. She can shoot us. Sorry to get scary for a second. I'm so close to having everything under control here. I can't risk you mucking it up like you've done with everything else. Yeah, sorry. But I noticed something, and you know what it is. she haven't, she said sorry. So she's not hating us as much as she possibly could, because I know I said earlier I had a mean run, but I was never mean to Tabby. And just now I realized it's not true, because now I just remembered that I had a run when I think I had a strong trait, and I had to push her off. I don't know if it's only because the trait is just a bonus action I could take, it's something plus, or she hated me more, but she says sorry here, so, she's not that bad. What are you going to do? Shoot me? Or just start crying? Start crying. What are you going to do? Shoot me? What the hell are you talking about? She follows your eyes up to the gun on the far wall. Oh, Dad, I'm not going to shoot you. What did you come up here to talk about anyway? Just decided you wanted to bother me in the worst possible day to be bothered. Stella is still missing. We've been looking all over town for her and don't have any leads. Why do things keep happening to me? Please, can I just have one day where only one thing happens? Tabitha groans with anxiety. Aww. I'm sure she will turn up, but I will see if I can get a hold of her. Don't think looking for my missing acquaintance gives you a pass to do anything dangerous. You're forbidden from doing risky things, even for what you might think is a good reason. I will wind up where I wind up. Those who seek to avoid doomed prophecies often fulfill them through their attempts to be free. Lie. Look, I know I don't have the best track record here, but believe me, the last thing I want right now is more trouble. Why is that a lie? I'm sure. I don't know why is it a lie, but we're going to lie. Tabitha studies you for a moment before responding. I'm going to choose to believe you. Not that it will do much good. You are like a magnet for danger. I want to talk about the strike. Good for you. I don't. Now, if you have something else to talk about, spit it out. Otherwise, get out of my office and let me work. If you are in good terms with her, you can talk about the strike and convince her not to fire Davis. I also wanted to see how you were doing with the strike, your mom, everything. Let's really talk. Did you really think I would want to have some kind of heart-to-heart right now? Sorry, Mortis, but I have work to do. Save your probing questions for some other time. Or never. I don't care which. If not now, then when? I'm only here for a few more days. I'm just trying to connect with you. You're making it really hard to connect with you. Why did you even invite me here if you dislike me so much? Yeah, that's a good question. I just wanted to have a conversation with you on my own terms instead of one of you dragged me into. God, you suck. I can't believe we're related. Sorry, I will go. You are making it really hard to connect with you. I am making it hard, says the person who ran off yesterday instead of spending time together. Yes, that's a good point, but if connecting with me is what you really want, you are doing a bad job at it. I know. Love you. Love you. Bye. Don't be here. You leave the office, the door slamming shut behind you. You find Kanika waiting for you outside. You don't look like you found any new leads. You look back at the striking miners. Wonder about Rodriguez? No. Yes. No. Although, do we want her to hit us even more? We could play into it. Should we tell them? How bad can this be? Tabby will know that we were the one telling it to the miners. Because who else would have? But I think, yeah, you know what? Warn them. Hey Davis, Rodriguez is trying to get Tabby to fire you to break the strike. That little rat. Thanks for letting us know. We will have to figure out who he's been talking to. Might help us round up more support. Whoa, I didn't expect you to share something like that. Normally, I'm not a fan of snitches, but snitching on a snitch seems like a fair game to me. It feels like we've done our due diligence here. Come on, I will drive us back to town and we can figure out our next move from there. Where to next? Yeah, as you consider your next move, your vision blurs again, but this time it persists. The weakness in your knees returns, your ears fill with static, and you can feel yourself swaying, unable to control your body. It seems that all of the pact you made last night is finally catching up with you. Hey, Mortis, are you okay? Your body crumples to the ground. Oh shit, the general store just around the corner. Let's get you inside. You dragged me in or what? The bells of the general store chime welcomingly as Kanika drags you across the threshold. You can faintly make out the unintelligible mumbling of what must be voices, and then you fade out once again. You come to see you. Oh no! Oh hell no! No! I can't talk to Sybil outside because I'm old. Oh, I messed up. I freaking messed up. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so what I wanted to show you, but we are not going to see it because guess what? I messed up again. If you, I don't remember which trait you need. You need mystical, that's sure. And I think you either need street smart or keen eye. One of those. And if you stay young, obviously, then you can talk to Sybil outside of the tea room and you can get her to confess that she is a witch. And she asks you not to tell anyone else. So yeah, I messed it up and I'm sorry, but I'm going to make it happen and I'm going to show it to you, just not in this video. So we are rolling with this now, I guess. Oh, you come to seated in the tea room, Kanika nowhere to be seen. Sylvia sits across from you, concern in her eyes as she watches you regain consciousness. It's dark here, the sunlight filtering through the heavy curtains, weak and watery, partially supplemented by the bright glow lights over the plant in the corner. Welcome back. It looks like it's just you and me for now. Kanika is getting some much overdue bed rest upstairs. I went ahead and made you some tea, dear. It should help a bit with your condition. Your eyes drift down to the cup of freshly brewed tea in front of you. It smells light and citrusy with undertones of decaying earth. Don't expect it to change your grey hairs back, but at the very least it should make it easier for you, your mind and spirit, to adjust to some of the physical changes you've gone through. Hopefully you will be a little less exhausted and a little less prone to passing out. And when you're finished, we can use the leaves for a reading. On the house, of course. Until then, why don't we just chat? Pretend to sip your tea while looking for an opening to dump it in one of the potted plants behind you. Oh yeah, and it's all the same. I messed it up. You lift the tea to your mouth and pretend to take a sip, carefully waiting for a moment when she's looking away to toss its contents into the nearby plant. Sure, this is all the same, so we are just going to rush through. And here is my opening, like she's closing her eyes. Dump the tea. You take advantage of Sybia's broken attention to quickly dump your tea into one of the pots behind you. Did you know my mom? Yes, you know this. Why were Perlin and my mom raised by Edward and what happened to their mom? What do you know about my grandma? I feel like I know a lot about the women in my family, but what about the men? Did they even exist? These are all the same. What happened to my mom? What happened when my mom found out when she was pregnant? Yeah. We Quit yanking me around. You have something to tell me, just come out and say it. What's with all the mystery and rituals? If you have something to tell me, just come out and say it. All done. Oh good, glad you found the tea palatable enough to drink. It should do you some good. It's one of my more medicinal blends. Now on to business. Sylvia takes the cup from you, staring thoughtfully down at the sludge. Okay, you take a look while I take a tea. Oh dear, this doesn't bode well. Every warning, cross kettle hourglass, yeah, we know that. Death, misery, difficulty, definite urgency. Yeah, whatever brought the ditchlings, it's connected. And there's a central figure, a cat, an enemy lurking in plain sight. I would like to see. This is bullshit, I didn't even drink the tea. You may have sneakily tossed my lovingly brewed tea into one of my houseplants, but you still emptied the cup. That's more than enough to do a reading. How did she know that? She was looking the other way when you dumped your tea. As if in response to your thoughts, Sibyl puts the cup down and wryly smiles. I don't even know. You were an old woman. Yes. How do I know you're not the cat? I think we said it last time, don't we? Oh, the cat's gonna be Pixar, or maybe it's Frou Frou. Those are the two cats I know. Dear, the cat isn't a literal cat. Like I said, it's a symbol for an enemy lurking in plain sight. Probably a human enemy, but almost certainly not a cat. You don't have to figure out an answer right away. It often takes time for the mind to connect the dots. Just be on guard and keep vigilant that someone close to you isn't to be trusted. We know from the ditchlings that something terrible is coming your way, and it's likely that it's connecting to some hidden enemy. Perhaps we can try to concentrate whatever might be planned for you. Yes, the stone carvings. Until the cat reveals itself. Yeah, we have to seek the carvings. Yes, it's the same. You didn't get all this from the tea leaves. Of course not. Tea leaves are merely a guide. Sometimes they can help confirm suspicions or fill in where my intuition falls short. My family has lived in these hills a long time, as has yours. I know the Scarlets have secrets. I know Vivian was scared for you. But your place in all this is something we have to figure out together. And that's where little tricks like tea leaves come in handy. But we shouldn't digress. Do you know where you might find the next stone? Yes. What if I just remain silent? I know it's probably not a comfortable proposition considering what's happened to around them the past couple of nights, but anything that happens around those stones may be worth it if it means you're able to get ahead of your adversary and whatever threatens this town. I think that's all the help I can offer. I hope this conversation has been illuminating, even if it's just brought up more questions than giving any clear answers. That's it, this wasn't helpful at all. All you did was look at some leaves and tell me to go put myself in danger. I suppose you could see it that way, but I hope I've done more than that, even if you don't realize it yet. Thank you again for humoring an old lady and stopping by for a chat. With a small grant of effort, Sibyl gets up from the table and you are escorted back to the door. And remember, be careful who you put your trust in. Yes. No, I don't want... Talk to mice. Is your mom a witch? Wouldn't you like to know? I would, actually. It's totally obvious that she is a witch, like you even need me to say. So you seen any weird rocks around town? Yeah, you? It's because we are not hot anymore. He smirks. Clearly this is a very sick burn and you should feel bested by his wit. I'm old now. Thanks for noticing. Didn't you always look like that? Okay, that's enough. Check in on Kanika. Knock. Mom, I really don't need any more tea. I think I'm just going to lie down for a while. I'm not your mom. Oh, Mortis, what's up? I was hoping we could spend a little more time together. I need to talk to you. It's important. I'm going to the clinic. Can I come in? Yes! Yes, at least something. At least we are getting into her room. Yes! Let me just straighten up. You hear frantic crumpling and clicking and shuffling as she tidies her room. Okay, come on. Finally! Finally! Kanika's room is the sort of place that's stuck between the past and present. Faded stickers from her childhood line her bookshelf, and boxes of packed belongings sit in the corner of the room. Okay, take a look. It's so amazing. Like, it's the best room ever. It's almost as good as Reese's basement, you know? Also, she has, I think, ants. She has ants. And this here, he has a Sheshamaru little statue. How amazing is that? I don't recognize those, even though it has a name on it. Mickey, Sataka, I'm sorry, I don't know these two. But Sheshamaru, come on! How amazing is that? Also, this bag, all this gold stuff, I love it. I love it. It's amazing. Look at the chair. Even her chair is amazing. Keen eye, the terrarium on her desk catches your eye. To anyone else, it might seem empty, but you easily spot the creature lurking within. I don't usually have people over. Don't judge me too harshly for the state of the place. It's fine. It's still better than my room. And the skull and the pumpkin and the butterflies. I love it. I love it. A romance. We are not going. No. Packing for something? You motion to the stack of cardboard boxes. That's all my stuff from college. I never really unpacked. Yeah, all the books and the books and the books. It seemed like a waste to unload everything. It's not like I will be staying here long term, so I would just have to pack up again eventually. I guess I did move back in over a year ago, so these boxes have just been sitting here unopened for a long time. But any day now, I will load them back into the van and get out of town. Any day now. No, we are not romancing her. I just wanted to show you the room. I don't trust your mom. You shouldn't stay here. We still have to find Stella. I'm going to investigate the clinic. I don't trust your mom. You shouldn't stay here. Not trusting her is probably taking things a little too far. She means well. But meaning well doesn't mean she's right. But where would we go? I can still feel that door in the clinic pulling at me. I think that's where we need to go next. Okay. Take it in again, because we are going to leave. It was way too much effort that I put into this for a very short experience, but I love this room. I would love to have this room, and yeah, that's all. I just love it. It's so good. It's beautiful. Yeah, we have to go to the clinic. I was hoping to see Reese sometime today. I want to ask if he knows anything about Stella and, make sure he's okay after what happened at dinner. Let's do it! The two of you make your way back out into the hallway. Look at her lurking there. But before you make it to the stairs, a light turns on, startling both of you. I thought you were going to get some rest, Kanika. You should really get back to bed, or this cold of yours will only get worse. But I still have a lot of energy. I don't feel like sitting around. I don't think I need to. Of course you do. I know you best, and you just haven't been yourself these past few days. All this running around has been a detriment to your health. Miles and I want to see you healthy. You hold this family together. Yeah, you manipulative hag. Kanika don't buy any of her bullshit. You are being really creepy. Sibyl, you can't expect to control your daughter like this. I don't even think Kanika is sick. I think you are making it up to control her. Yes. Yes. And I don't think you are controlling her by what you are saying, but through the tea. What, Mortis? That's ridiculous. And I have to admit, she is right. I've been neglecting the general store. This place keeps our family afloat, and it's the only store within a half-hour drive of ScarletHollow. The people here need it, too. I shouldn't be running off to do whatever I want and making my teenage brother pick up the slack. Look at the brother, though. He's evil. Look at his face. And I let him get into trouble, too. If I'd been here, maybe he wouldn't have gone to the mines, and maybe none of that unpleasantness would have happened. If you look at it that way, it's my fault, Rosa. There is no need to put all that blame on yourself. Come on, let's get you to bed. Mortis, you will be fine without her until tomorrow. Before you can utter another word, Kanika returns to her room. You see, she is a stinky witch. Oh, lady, how much I hate you. How much I freaking hate you. Sibyl's eye carefully watch you as you leave and make your way back to Main Street alone. Thank you. You make your way up the front. Yes. The side of the mountain looks really close to the terrace, maybe even close enough to jump. What are the odds that the terrace door is locked? Wayne, getting ready to pounce? As soon as you finish your thought about jumping onto the terrace, a dual drop sets into your knees. There is no way you're doing that. But then you remember your encounter with Dr. Kelly earlier this morning. There is no way you are letting yourself get seen by her. Rooftop infiltration it is. Just going through the clinic door, that's what we did last time. Make your way up the hill and onto the terrace. Knock on Reese's basement window. We know that Reese is not in the basement, so we are going up. You take a running start and leap from the hill onto the terrace. Your ankle screams in agony as you land, and you take a moment to nurse yourself before trying the door. It's unlocked. The upstairs of the clinic feels like a decommissioned museum. Old furniture is covered in plain white sheets, and a thick layer of dust coats the floor. This place hasn't seen any use in years. Also, is this a picture of the clinic? Oh, with the personnel, I see. You're in the clinic, free to explore as you please. Or rather, you are free to explore as you please. You can feel that sensation again. Yes. We know that. Is the sham? Mortis? Hi. He squints, seemingly unsure whether you are the same person he met yesterday. What are you doing in the morgue? And now we are going with the flirt. Hi. The flirt options are the same, so you know this is gonna be the same. It's no biggie yet. Yeah, it's fine. Follow. Yes, you kind of look possessed. Yes. Use your words. Examine your own body. We should do that. Maybe we can see something mystical. We saw that earlier. Anything new here? Making sure she didn't walk off. Oh, nothing. Poke her. I want to poke her. You prod your aunt's lifeless body. She's dead. She looks pretty dead to me, but I guess looks can be deceiving. I will make sure the dog locks her drawer from here on out. She won't be faking it for long once she's locked in a big refrigerator. Unless she winds up being a zombie or something, but that would be lame. Zombies are so overdone. Ah, there was nothing new there. Okay. Mystica, no. Why wall? Need seating, but wall standing way. Let me inside. Magic sheet, I need to get behind. There is stone carving. No. Why wall? Need seating, but wall standing way. Reese glances back at the wall. Are you trying to get at something behind the wall? It kind of has a bad vibe, doesn't it? This is probably a bad idea, but Yeah, emergency X. Yeah. Get it out of her hair. Yeah. How did you learn that little trick? How? When you're a teenager whose doctor man won't leave you alone for 2 seconds, you learn how to make it happen. Yes, please, X now. Thanks, sounds great. Yes, I will destroy the wall. Wow, you're seriously desperate about that wall. I am, thank you. But something in the desk catches your eye, some sort of records with your family's name on them. Yes. Street smart, pick up documents to read later. You scoop up the folder, tucking the document in for later perusal. Reese watches you with curiosity. Stealing medical documents. No. It's cool, I'm not judging, and I won't stop you. Steal whatever you want, you've got a mystery to solve. Why is everyone crazy in this town, though? I mean, Stella, sure, Stella is, well, she's Stella, you know. And then, but why Reese? Why, why are you like this? Steal whatever, you know, I don't care. I mean, I kinda get it, you know, I'm the first person to entertain him. We are not going to talk about how your mom said you need to rest and you are completely fine, you know, how we are not going to talk about it. Medical supply room, yes. Better be careful stealing stuff in there, though, that might really get you in trouble. Yes. Yes, there it is. Looks like it needs a key, though. Yes. Yes, and Dr. Kelly comes back, and now we're hiding and flirting. Yeah, come in, please, come. Yeah. We'd better wait a second just in case. Flirt, obviously. Flirt. Now he's close enough that you can hear the beating of his heart against his delicate ribcage. See his chest rise and fall with shallow, nervous breath. Yes. There is a small smile on his face, and his usually glazed eyes are practically glimmering with the thrill of being somewhere he's not supposed to be. He's like a pet child. You could reach out and touch him, and he would be solid under your fingerprints. I can hear how fast your heart is beating. Is it flirting? Is that flirting? His breath catches in his throat and he starts shaking slightly in the gloom. Poor baby. I'm just nervous. She won't find us here. Place a comforting hand on his. You don't have to be nervous around me. So am I. I think we're nervous for the same reason. Yes. Yes. His heart beats even harder, thumping loudly in his chest. We are going to give this poor guy a heart attack. So why are you nervous? I know we just met, but I like you. I'm stuck in a closet with my crush. I like you, duh. No, I know we just met, but, you know, you are a monster guy, and, you know, I have strange kinks, so, yeah, I like you. He stares down at you in shock. You mean that? You see a blush rise in his cheeks, and he tears himself away from your gaze, trying to hide his face under the guise of what? Of staring out into the supply room beyond. I feel the same way. Ah, look at him, happy baby. For a second, it almost looks like he's about to cry. I'm sorry. But the moment is broken by the footsteps once again echoing down the hallway outside, just beyond the open door. His head swivels suddenly. This was the door to the house. We're in the clear. Let's go. The two of you spill out of the closet. Reese quickly and quietly starts pulling out drawers, scanning them for keys. Flirt, yes. Oh, and we can help. Oh, and we can investigate. No. Flirt. I was having fun in there. Reese pauses his search, barely glancing back to you, but you still see pink blossom on his cheekbones. Baby. We could always spend more time together later, once we are done sneaking around. If the dog hasn't kicked you out by then. Oh, don't worry. She will never kick me again. He turns away, continuing to refer through drawers, trying to hide the grin that spread across his face at the suggestion. I think we need to help with the drawers in order to find the notebook. You follow his example, starting on the opposite end of the room. The first drawer you try is part of the long steel table in the middle of the room. Under the strange plant Dr. Kelly left on the table, it doesn't budge. A small strip of bright green tape stands out to you, placed inconspicuously under the handle. It would be barely noticeable to most people. But the next drawer slides right out, and it only takes a few more until you stumble across a small ring of keys. One of the keys has a tiny square of green tape on its head. Oh sweet, that was fast. Toss them over, I will get the axe. Unlock the green tape drawer. Yes. You can't help yourself. Before handing the keys to Reese, you unlock the drawer. A single notebook sits inside. Find something weird? I did. He takes the notebook from you, flipping through a few pages. Look at him, concerned Baba. This is about me. There is stuff in here from when I was like 12. It's some kind of diary or medical history or both, I guess. What the hell is this? Something about another episode? Guessing she's referring to one of my rough nights. Oh, here we go. There is some illustrations. Illustrations. Poor guy. Now you can understand his expression. He glances to the strange plant on the countertop. It's that. She uses that to make my medicine. Oh, or it was the illustration of the plant? Extract by boiling berries. Great, she doesn't say what the berries are or what she's extracting. Leaving out the names. Real suspicious. Sounds like something someone would do if they didn't want much of a paper trail. We can figure that out later. Probably poison. Maybe it's some kind of miracle cure she found by trial and error. I bet there is stuff in there that she hasn't told you. We can check this out later. Nah. Leaving out the names, real suspicious. Sounds like something someone would do if they didn't want much of a paper trail. But why would... You and Reese jerk your head to the sound of an opening door. The doctor is in. Shit, that was the door from the house. We've got to run. Grab the axe and go. You grab the axe and follow Reese's instructions once again, starting down the basement stairs, letting the pull of the stone carving guide you back to the morgue. Yes? I was right. We did already have juice. It was in the back of the fridge, but there is no harm in having extra. Oh, and we have the axe now. Or did we have it before? I don't know. What are you doing in the clinic? I thought I told you to go rest. I'm just gonna chill in the morgue. I got my speakers. Yeah, it's the same. Earplugs. Yeah, I'll be fine. I will let you know when it's time for dinner. You hear the door close and the sound of Reese descending the stairs to join you in the fluorescent lit room below. Hey. Well, now, yes? I should warn you, something spooky might happen when we break down that wall. Reese smiles. Good, feel like I've been missing out lately. You did. Stop asking questions, it's time to see what's on the other side of that wall. Well, now, yes? Oh, he doesn't want to break down the wall? May I make the first blow? Let's do this. Whoa. Why? Oh, yeah, you would like. I would like to do the honors if you don't mind. Yes, I've got some confused and angry feelings I would like to express. Go ahead. Reese takes the axe from you and approaches the wall. Reese manages to cut through the wall with very little effort, unexpected from someone with his frame and condition. But you know his stringy muscles are backed by a mounting fury at what's been done to him. That goes a long way. Aww. He staggers back from the massive hole in the wall and admires his work. Holy shit. The splendor, yeah, is the same. Yes, I think this whole session gonna be the same. Why is this place hidden away? Someone doesn't want us to find these carvings. I wonder if it's whoever put them here or if it's someone else. The thing we're looking for is just ahead. I'm probably going to pass out. Step forward. Why is this place hidden away? A lot of awful stuff happened at this hospital. Maybe people just felt the need to bury those memories. Or maybe a pipe burst or something, I don't know. Yes, we step forward. We don't bother to retrieve the axe. Yes. So this is gonna be mostly the same, but if you remember, these doctors don't know what they are talking about. If you remember how this vision ended, then you are going to notice the difference. So we learned that Enoch made some kind of pact with the witch in order to save Teddy, Theodore. Yes. He walks out, and this is the end. Now, what's the difference? The difference is that in the first run, we drank the tea that Sibyl gave us. And in this run, we haven't drank any tea at any point until today, until this vision happened. So that's why we didn't get the longer version of the vision. So the tea actually helps, but I still don't trust Sibyl. Because in the longer version, after Enoch walked out from Teddy's room, we got another scene where Enoch talked to a doctor and told that doctor that the person they thought was Teddy and couldn't walk was not actually Theodore. And that's that, yes. We are in Reese's bed. Yeah, right. I was worried he slipped into a coma or something. He tore down a wall like a white animal. Yeah, it's the same. Are we okay? Nothing spooky happened. The mountain didn't collapse on us. No ghosts. No, nothing. You just fell down, twitched a little, and when you seemed stable, I carried you back here. That was a few hours ago. Flirt, obviously. Obviously. Does Dr. Kelly know I'm here? I had a vision. Oh, street smart. I still have those documents. It's wiped, right? Yeah, you should still have them on you. And now we can read them. Sure enough, you pull out the file containing medical documents about your family. Furlans, it's gonna be the same. Edwardine, pretty normal. Enoch. Others, and I think we are going to have a keen eye option here. Street smart, not keen eye. There was no doctor present at the birth and the home burial. There is some information missing here. This is about Charles Shaw Jr., you know, from Edwardine and Junior's affair. So we don't really know if Junior is dead or not. Alexander Scarlet. The owner of the doll, so she went missing. Yes, Maribel. And that's all. So, what we learn from this is that the child of Edwardine and Charles Shaw Jr. may be alive. I had a vision, I did. Yeah, it's the same. My family has dark secrets. I think these are visions of things that actually happened. They are making me very suspicious of my family. Yeah. I think these are visions of things that actually happened. Wow, I wonder if you would see anything else if you went back in there. I don't think so. Or if there are more around town. Maybe if you collect them all, you will finally unravel whatever the big mystery is. Seems fun. I think there are more. Does Dr. Kelly know I'm here? No, I snuck you back into the house while she was busy in the medical storage room. Figured you wouldn't want to come to in the morgue. Yes. You didn't call an ambulance? No. I should probably get going. No. So what now? Dr. Kelly should look me over. No. What now? I might be stuck down here for a little bit. The dock is on the warpath up there. I refuse to take my medicine and she's not happy about it. But after I read this, there was no way I was going to take anything she gave me. She's been poisoning me for years. I've been thinking about what you said at dinner last. You did. I repeated that sentence about 5 times today to your mother. You're very welcome. And I don't see any other possibility. It's only been a day since I've stopped taking my pills and I feel great. I went ahead and blocked my door so she can't get down here. Now we just have to wait her out. You blocked your door? I don't get why your mom would poison you though, yeah. I don't know, but it's all in here. She never outright says that's what she's doing. And the recipe she came up with to deal with my flare-ups, whatever she thinks those are, involves that weird plant that was on the counter. I managed to look up the plant she's been using to make my medicine, and the internet says it's a castor bean. It's used to make ricin, a super deadly poison that causes some of my exact symptoms. Also, if you have book smart, then you can tell this to Reese that it's a poisonous plant. The thing I can't figure out is whether she's been trying to kill me slowly, or if she just likes keeping me sick enough to be dependent on her. Either way, I don't think I ever had an illness. I think the illness was me growing up and becoming less easy to control. She sure found a cure for that. Ricin is really bad. How are you not dead? I don't know. Maybe it's low enough doses, or maybe I developed a tolerance. But I think the fact that I feel more and more alive by the minute is enough proof that she was keeping me sick. I don't even need solid evidence. Okay, we have to get out of the basement. We need to get you out of here. Who knows what she will do when she finds out what you know? No. We need to get you out of here. Where would we go? The only person I know who has a car is Kanika, and she's not answering her phone. I don't know anyone else. I don't have any other family to go to. I never even finished high school. When I get out, yeah, I don't know where of this house. I don't know how I can make sure I don't wind up right back down here. You can stay with me if you want. Are there any other? No. You can stay with me if you want. And it's a basement, so it will be familiar territory for you. Probably floods more often than you're used to do. I completely forgot we are living in a basement with all the roommates. I remember now. Even if there is constant standing water, that's still better than here. It's an exciting thought living in Budapest with you. Thank you. In a flooded basement. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Pastime. Yes, pastime. Flirt. You could... What if your mom doesn't fall asleep? I don't care. You could always draw me. My wrinkly face. I know you would like it. If you are sure you're okay with sitting for a portrait, I would love to draw you. Yes. There is a quality to drawing that's almost like catching memories, as sappy as that probably sounds. But this can be a sort of snapshot of the night my life turned around. Oh, and you don't even know half of it. It's definitely a memory worth holding on to. I will get you a chair. Thank you. You have a comfy chair because, you know, sitting for hours is tiring. I was a model, by the way, in an art school for about 3 years. And yeah, sitting for hours is way more tiring than it sounds. Sometimes I was laying down because that's what they asked for. So I was laying there, and sometimes I fall asleep and they would wake me up because, you know, you can sleep. But it was fun. He excitedly hurries across the room, pulling up a couple of chairs. You can see the difference in his energy now that he hasn't had his daily dose of poison. He's more talkative, less slouched. His long limbs no longer perpetually tugged in at his side. May I touch your face? Please do. Sure, blush. Please do. Please. Please do. Please do. Oh my god. This is a gentle hand or your jaw tilting your head slightly to the side. Also, there you go, all the response out there. His fingertips are warm on your cheeks, the sensation of the light touch lingering on your skin as he pulls away. Perfect! Thank you! He pauses for a moment, his eyes locking with yours, the palpable tension filling the room. Let him start drawing or take... Oh, yes, I remember now. If we let him start drawing, then we can talk a bit, but he is going to get angry towards the end. And if we take his hand, we can almost kiss, like not, no, we can't kiss because, you know, vein and all, but almost. You reach up and gently take his hand in yours. Never mind. Maybe you could study my face more closely. Lean in to kiss him. Lean towards him. Stare meaningfully into his eyes. Just lean in. You know, just suggestively. Wrist and stock still. Poor guy. Poor guy. Oh, we're really going to give him a heart attack. He doesn't even know what's happening. Wrist and stock still as you lean towards him, a slight nervous tremor in his shoulders. His cheeks flush red with more liveliness than you thought his sickly pallor could muster. He reaches back up to you, his fingertips resting lightly on your cheek, trembling against you. He leans forward. And there is Wayne! Why? Wayne, go away! I'm trying to bat the monster, and it's not you, it's another monster. Get over it, please. Oh, Mortis, don't get any closer to that thing. It's time to go home. I'm home now. I'm home. This is where I want to live. That voice, I know that voice. Without another word, Wayne starts pounding on the window. Good luck, Freak. That glass is shatterproof. Yeah, it's the safe. I won't be safe. Oh, no. What do you mean? Wayne isn't going to hurt you. He hasn't hurt anyone. Why did he call you that thing? You're being weird. I don't need you to protect me. I think you might be overreacting. Why did he call you that thing? Because he's some kind of monster and he wants me dead. Can't you feel that? The murderous intent is practically oozing out of him. But I'm not weak anymore. Sorry. But I'm not weak anymore. I can fight back. I don't have to cower in fear from the people who want to hurt me. Just to raise the tension and because my throat is starting to get sore. Another tea break, just a moment. There we go. I can protect both of us, Mortis. Please do. Oh, look at him go. I love it. This is my favorite scene in the game so far. The window shatters. As Reese stares at his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvases, his ghoulish figures peeling themselves after their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling up the walls. Look at him go. And also, Wayne's little foot there. Grab my hand, I will pull you out. I don't want thank you. I'm fine here. I like it here. Leave us alone. Looky, the little tail. I love it so much. In a surge of violence, the change that has been brewing inside Reese finally comes. As it manifests, the broken basement window is sealed off and Wayne along with it. Looky! Prettiest baby ever! Run! No, we are staying. We aren't safe, but I feel strong now. I think I can save us. Stay here, I'll be right back. I just have to deal with the dog. Reese storms up the stairs, leaving you with sneers. No, we are not calling Tabby. We are not trying to warn Dr. Kelly. We are not trying to leave. You're not sure who to help. Best to follow Reese and see how things play out. I know who to help. I want to follow him. These are the same. Don't worry. Street smart, Dr. Kelly emerges from the shadows and levels a firearm in your direction. You instantly notice it's not a proper rifle, but some kind of tranquilizer gun. Duck! No. What? Where? Don't tell me what to do. I love how much we can hate her. Oh, she shoots. The gun isn't very loud. There is only a pop as the projectile leaves the barrel, whizzing past your ear. Look at him. Oh, he pulls the tranquilizer dart out from... Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. Yes. Run. What have we done? What have we done in the previous run? I don't remember. Have we? I think we ran to a nearby room. We are going to run after Dr. Kelly now. You run forward, braving the onslaught of the smears, dodging them as best as you can. Try to see where Dr. Kelly went. The door in front of you is mothered in paint. Hey! Dr. Kelly's voice crackles out of some unseen speaker. You, Mortis. I'm stuck in the safe room. I can't help you from here, but you can help the both of us. What the hell is your sum, ma'am? I'm sure Wayne can handle this. I'm not helping you. You were poisoning him. You deserve to pay the price. What? So you can keep poisoning him forever? No, you deserve to pay the price. Are you kidding me? Even after seeing what happened when he wasn't poisoned. Oh, see? She admits it. He wasn't poisoned. If you remember, when you're talking to her inside the safe room, she says, stop calling it poisoning because it's medication. But now she says he wasn't poisoned for just a few hours. You want to judge me for trying to protect myself and this whole damn town? Like it was fun for me to bring my own kid to the brink of death every day? Have you ever thought about just, talking to him? Teaching him some anger management and all that? Listen to me. I know how to deal with him. Non-lethally. Nobody has to get hurt. I need you to get to the medical storage room. I will give you further instructions when you are there. Okay, I'm going. You turn back around and head to the medical storage room. I'm here. Great. Now listen to me. I need you to use the black taped key to get into the cabinet and bring me the elephant tranquilizers. Yes, carfentanil is the same. Intercom system, yes. Mortis, you don't have to do anything she says. I'm not gonna hurt anybody else, just her. I trust you, baby. I trust you. She's just going to shoot me full of elephant tranquilizers. Yeah, shove me back to the basement. I feel amazing. I'm not dangerous. Well, stating that you are not dangerous is, well, I wouldn't go that far, I couldn't say that as a fact, but sure, you are not, okay. Who am I to argue with that? She's just scared because she knows she has to finally pay for what she's taken from me. He has a point. We are Team Reese, I'm not going to let you kill someone. You can't you two just get along? I don't feel like I should get in the middle of this. I just want to go home. I'm on Reese's side. Sorry, Dr. Kelly. I am. I knew I could count on you. Of course, baby. Anytime. If you want to eat anybody in this town, you should start with the cops, by the way. Harrison, I think no, it wasn't Harrison. Hugby. You should eat Hugby first. And I don't remember the other cop. Davis, maybe Davis, he's the second on our list. You can't be serious. He's going to try to kill me. You are still going to let me into that room, though? You did it You did it first. He started it. Oh, he really is a big child. I'm just following your example, though. Oh my god. This is so childish. I'm doing everyone a favor, really. If she had no trouble doing this to her own... What? If she had no trouble doing this to her own son, who else might she decide needs to be treated without their knowledge? Enough. You see the thing? Reese cries out in pain. Oh, what the hell did you do to my shoulder? Keen eye. You see for the briefest instant something coming out of Wayne's sleeve there. there. I don't know what he did to poor Reese. But I noticed if you stay in the basement and wait for Reese to come out, then he don't have the strange thing on his shoulder. And I assume he don't have an encounter with Wayne because we are not out here, we are not in danger. And Wayne comes down the stairs as Reese, after a few minutes after Reese came down the stairs. So they never get into a hustle, you know? Just a flash of pale yellow, then it's gone, slithering back into Wayne's clothes. I will handle it, try to get somewhere safe until then. The two stagger off down the hallway. Grab the tranquilizer! No. No. Hurry, I don't think I can keep it open for long. Yes, it's the same. We are going to click through these just for the sake of it, but this is all the same. When did you find out? Yes. How did he not know what he was? Why haven't you just tried talking to him? Never mind. Why did you start poisoning him? Can we stop calling it poison? You called it poison like 2 minutes ago. Who approached you and what did they say now? This is going to be different. Gives you a long, hard look. I don't want to talk about that woman, but screw it, I might die tonight. Sure, I will tell you. It was Sibyl. And because in the previous round we drank the tea, if you remember, it was just a bright white flash. You know, we didn't know the answer. We just blanked out. It was because of the tea. And now that we haven't drank any tea, we know that it was Sibyl. And because of this is why I assume that Sibyl somehow mind controls Kanika through the tea, or the tea has some kind of effect, you know, gives some kind of authority to Sibyl over the person. It was Sibyl. I don't know how the hell she found out. Maybe Reese had an episode while he was over at her place. Who can say? Or because she's a witch. I thought she was insane. She was telling me to give my son Ricin like it was a mystical mountain folk cure for fussy teenagers. She was right though. And I hate that. I hate the power it meant she had over me. Still has. Don't trust her, Mortis. She puts on that sweet old lady act, giving everybody tea and talking about healing magics or whatever. But she's a snake. I know that. What is he? And it's gonna be the same. Yes, alright, alright. We are just clicking this through in case they will have any kind of effect in the later game. He's dangerous. No. Why not just kill him? He's being kind to me. What you're doing is difficult. I can fix him. Don't you think it might be a self-fulfilling prophecy? Don't you think? Oh, don't preach to me. Is he a sweet kid most of the time? Absolutely. And Ted Bundy was sweet to the people he picked up off the side of the road. Didn't mean he didn't go ahead and slaughter them anyway. What? Okay, honestly, just stop here. Okay, stop for a minute. It's insane how Dr. Kelly can say that she loves her son when in the same time she has this opinion on him. She believes that Reese would just kill anybody. Like how can you say you love him? I know what my son is capable of. Yeah, but the fact that he is capable of something, it doesn't mean he is going to do it. So it's my job to make sure he doesn't hurt anybody. Okay, what's the game plan? Yes. And if you can't, has it worked before that she shots her and closes him up, really? And if he manages to find a way out and kills you, let's say I let him out. So you're just going to lock him away again. There has to be some other way that's going to make him feel trapped. I should kill him. I see no flaws with this plan. So you're just going to lock him away again. Yeah, it's either that or he dies. God knows I don't want that to be the case, but you gotta work with what you've been given, and what I've been given is an ethical dilemma with no good outcomes. There is no ethical dilemma here. You could have just talked about it with him. Just have to decide which is the lesser evil. Any other secrets? Yes. Sit in silence and wait for these. This is it. Yes. Is this what you were so afraid of? Hand over the tranquilizers. This is our shot. But you didn't take the tranquilizers, did you? I haven't. Do nothing. Come on, what's the hold up? You stumble back into the safe room, away from the open doorway and Dr. Kelly. Oh my god. Look, I told you I'm on Reese's side, okay? You shouldn't be surprised. You didn't get them, did you? Nope. She lets out a strangled laugh. Reese pushes his now massive form into the safe room, staring down at his mother. Keep watching, we're watching also. Looky. I mean, what is this mouse? This is amazing. Keep watching, obviously. Oh, you were hungry, baby. Sorry I had to say that. No, it was great. I loved it. Also, you can see the thingy on the shoulder. What? Welcome to the Dead Moms Club. Oh my god. Yes. Guess we all get there eventually, right? Oh, poor guy. Glad it was sooner rather than later. No way was I getting out of here as long as she was around. I mean, look at this room. Look at you though, poor thing. A prison cell ready for its occupant. Good thing she never got the chance to use it. I mean, yeah. Sibia knows too, be careful. I will. What happened to Wayne? Wayne? Oh, I pushed him out a window. And what, he stayed there? Be careful around him. Messed up my shoulder somehow. Still isn't working right. Yeah, I can see that and I'm not happy about it, really. Look at your little wings. I don't even know what is that. He's evil, really evil. He hates me. I could feel it. I think he hates a lot of people in this town. It almost seemed like you recognized him. Was he familiar? What is he? It almost seemed like you recognized him. Maybe there is something familiar about him. Like I've met him before. The way he talked, but I don't know for sure. Sorry, it's been a long day. So you see, I mean, it's not like we get, you know, too much useful information about it, but it's something to think about. Dr. Kelly was right to keep you sick. What the hell? Feel better now. It's okay, Riz, you're free now. It's done. You monster. Oh my god. You did what you had to. She was going to look it forever. How are you feeling? Hug him. Oh, romance. We are romancing the beast. Hold him tight. You carefully pick your way across the room, trying your best to avoid the fresh blood splattered across the floor, and kneel next to Riz. Also, take a look. You can see a sadness in his eyes staring into yours from his inhuman face, viscera still dripping from his mouth. You lean in and wrap your arms around him. It takes him a moment to react, seemingly shocked at your touch, but his arms fold around you, his white palms pressing you gently to him, holding you against his bony chest. His shoulders shake in your grip. You realize he's crying. Poor baby. You see? Poor baby crying. He breaks away. Mortis, I'm sorry you had to be here for this. I'm not. I enjoyed it very much, thank you. We should do this more often. But thank you for your understanding me. I need to get out of here. Go someplace where there aren't any memories. But yeah, I need to get out of here. Go someplace where there aren't any memories. But I will see you soon. I will wait. And then he breaks out of her embrace and stumbles out of the safe room. His footsteps getting faster and faster, and he runs off into his new life. Shell-shocked, you stumble out of the clinic and into the night air. Now, we are going to wait a long time because the devs just announced that the 5th chapter is going to arrive in next year, in 2025, and they don't know exactly when in 2025. So yeah, it's gonna be a long wait, but it's gonna be totally worth it. And I'm 100% sure. And in the meantime, we can play Slay the Princess, so everything is fine. The night is oddly warm compared to the chill of the day. Crickets singing quietly in the sleepy little neighborhood. Everything that happened in the clinic feels almost like a dream. And now that it's over, you realize how little it meshes with your understanding of the world. Go home. You see, Tabby is not here. So we won't be able to get them back together with Stella. It's time to go home. You don't get far before you're interrupted by the jingling of dog tags. Gretchen appears at the edge of the road, running as fast as her geriatric pug legs can carry her. Loki, poor Gretchen. Now, the question is, Gretchen seems distressed. Should we follow her? Because I don't know if we can be... if we follow her, you know, I would like to be mean to Stella, but I don't know if we can. I don't remember if we have any mean options. Or we should just leave Gretchen. And we should go and check, you know, if there is nothing mean that we can do, then we are just going to skip it, right? She whines as she stares up at you from the ground, eyes desperate, anxiously jumping back and forth and darting away when you try to lean down to her. Good doggy, pet her on the head. Where is Stella? What's that girl? Stella stuck in the web. Follow her. Sorry, Gretchen, I'm really tired. Good doggy, pet her on the head. She snaps at you, nearly biting, then whimpers and starts trying to drag you towards the woods. She clearly in deep distress. Don't bite me and... Come on. My cat, again. Could you please... Thank you. Oh. You're really desperate for attention right now. Ah. But soon he will get attention. Follow, sure, follow. She nervously runs ahead of you the whole time, constantly looking back to make sure you are still there as she leads you into the dark woods. Before long, the trees thin and you find yourself on a steep hill by two-lane road lined on one side by sheer rock. And there, sitting on a log, staring mournfully out at the asphalt, is Stella. Gretchen runs up to her and sits in Stella's lap. That's not her lap! Gretchen, you're back. Don't scare me like that again. You sit on the log beside her. Mortis, that ghost really did a number on you. What are you doing? Do I look that bad? I thought I was kind of distinguished. Why haven't you been answering your phone? I'm just happy you're okay. I can't believe you've just been okay all day. Everyone's been looking for you. Things happen. Oh, this is mean. This is mean. We're both adults, Mortis. I had something I had to do, so I went to do it. And now it's done. I'm sure you were fine without me for a day. I just want to know what happened. Please just talk to me. Everything isn't fine, Stella. Reese killed his mom. He turned into a monster and he ate her. You just ran off. What were we supposed to think? What was I supposed to think? No. Everything isn't fine, Stella. Reese killed his mom. He turned into a monster and he ate her. And also now we are dating. So we are a thing now, you know? Are you serious? Oh my god. I think I gotta go. I can't be here. Stella scoops Gretchen up in her arms and runs back to town, leaving you alone by the side of the road. What? What? I don't think I ever got this scene. What? Remember this moment, that girl will never be there when you actually need her. I know that though. I know that. Stella can be trusted. Run away! No way, dude. I'm walking home by myself. Thank God you're okay. I was worried it might have gotten you. Nah. Thanks, I appreciate the company. Let him walk you home. No way, dude. I'm walking home by myself. Yeah, you hurt my boyfriend, so nah. No way, dude. I'm walking home by myself. You start walking up the road. Main silhouette quicking, fading into the dark of the night. Quickly, I guess. But it's not long before you hear the slow, methodical thud of boots on the road behind you. Turn around and confront him. You turn to confront. Leave me alone. I guess you're walking me home anyway. You're being really creepy. You are. Yeah, you do. Why are you so obsessed? Why? I wish Reese had finished you off. Why are you so obsessed with me? I care about what happens to you, but why though? Is that his mouth? Oh wait, I never actually realized you can see his mouth. I mean the eyes. That is okay. You see these white lines. I don't know how much you can see it, but those are the teeth. What the? Okay, then this body is in way worse shape than I thought it was. Oh, and you can see the hair as well. What the hell? You can think of me as some kind of guardian angel if that would be helpful, but it's time you accepted that you won't be getting rid of me. Excuse me, I just realized that your body, I knew it was in a bad shape, but it's in a way worse shape than I imagined, so you're very far from an angel. Why is he constantly? Oh, it's not because he's smiling, but he started to rot, and it's like when it's just a skull, that those are constantly smiling. When he walks just ahead of you in near complete silence. But then how is he talking? Is he talking through the dead body until the sound, the voice? How do you call it? The chords. Voice cords, sound cords, I don't know, the thing that you sleep with are rotting completely, or he's talking through some magic shit. Did you know Reese was like that? Why are you following me around? Thanks for looking out for me. I don't need you looking after me at all times. That's true. I was having a moment there, guy. I was having a moment. How come? You would let me romance Stella. You would let me romance Kanika. I never tried Avery, but I'm sure you would let me romance Avery. But you don't let me romance Reese, just because he's a monster as well. Are you jealous? Don't be, okay? Because you don't have a chance. That's right. I don't need you looking after me all the time. Evidence would suggest otherwise. Whether you think you need protecting or not, I'll be there for you. I will always be there for you. It was so fucking creepy. Did you know Reese was like that? I knew he was different. How exactly, I wasn't sure, but now I know. I should be able to make quick work of him next time. Don't dare. No. Don't you lay a finger on him. Do you hear me? Nuh-uh. Keep your zombie arms away. You've gotten so attached to him. What a shame. I don't suspect he's not for this world. I don't suspect you aren't for this world. Are you still smiling? I can't tell. I don't think you're smiling anymore. You're strange. Even if I don't put him out of his misery, someone else will eventually. We together are going to kill everyone standing in our way. I decided. I'm sure your infatuation will fade with time. Should we? Haven't we flirted with him the last time? I don't want to flirt with you. You may get the wrong idea. But I'm just messing around. I'm not interested. Seems like Chris gave you a run for your money. Wayne emits a strange kind of coughing sound. You realize he's laughing. He managed to catch me off guard. Those constructs of his were an interesting little trick, but that's all they were. Okay, but what have you done to him? Why can I not ask Wayne what had he done to Reese if I realized he had done something, you know, because with the keen eye we noticed that he did something to Reese, but then why can't we ask that? He won't be so lucky next time. There won't be next time. I am personally going to kill you. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure we'll see each other tomorrow. I do not want to see you tomorrow. I want to see Reese. You should try to spend some time in that old building before you head to town. In that old building, in this old building. Tabitha won't be around too busy at the mines. Forbidden places won't be forbidden without her there to stop you. And you might be surprised at what you find. Now, there is the thing. I don't know what he means by that. I mean, he obviously means the estate. But we were at the Forbidden Wing. And we can't really go further in. So what kind of forbidden places are we talking about? I guess we will find out next year. Until then, sleep well. I'm gonna turn into a bear and sleep for half a year. Not until summer or spring, but until the next episode comes out. How is that? How is that, Wayne? It disappears into the underbrush. Go home. This that feels empty, wind howling through its abandoned halls, the very foundations creaking beneath you. Your cousin must have already gone to bed. Go to bed. Exhausted beyond belief, you stumble into your room and collapse on the bed. The damp smell of the mattress is starting to become almost welcoming, a sign that the now daily horrors of ScarletHollow are finally behind you, at least until the sun inevitably rises once again. You close your eyes, your exhausted body succumbing to sleep almost immediately. As you drift off, you think of Reese, out in the woods, somewhere, bloodstained, free and beautiful. And then you think of nothing. This is the end of episode 4. And I'm very sad now. 2025. That's so far away. But still, we can wait for that. We are patient. We can do it. We are going to play Slay the Princess in the meantime. So we are going to be fine. And also a little summary, like a shorter video, a summary of what we learned about the story so far will come out, well, I would like to say soon, but once is more precise. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to let YouTube know about it by liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. But no one likes outros, so bye-bye!